today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hello and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. So today we're going to be doing another afternoon tea. Take a look, we are at John Lewis and we are in Oxford Street, one of the few places John Lewis actually do the afternoon tea. Take a look, it's actually really quiet actually for a Saturday for Oxford Street. But before we do, please like, share and subscribe this video, and don't forget we do our live chat every Tuesday and every Friday 6:30 UK time, where you can talk about anything you like, including the video you're going to see today. Anyway, without further ado, let's go and check out this afternoon tea. So here is the afternoon tea menu here at the Huffkins Cafe. You can have the snow afternoon tea, the celebration afternoon tea for two, or the classic afternoon tea for two. Now the celebration afternoon tea for two does come with chilled Prosecco. We are going for the classic. Now that will include, you can also have, by the way, just your Cotswold cream tea, your Buford cream tea, or your savoury cream tea. These are just basically essentially just a scone. The sandwiches you can have are the coronation chicken, tuna mayo and cheddar tomato chutney and leaves, which the leaves I believe are going to be some salad. If you don't want the afternoon tea, they do lunch, as you can see there. Let's have a quick scan, and they do breakfast. Now Kelly and I've ordered a tea. Kelly's going for hot chocolate, but that is the afternoon tea here at Huffkins.
Okay, so I am going to try what looks like an amazing hot chocolate.
Yeah, it does look good.
But I feel like I'm going to get all stuff all over my face.
Go for it. There was a lot of cream on here, which does look good. Oh yeah, you've got a milk cream moustache. How was it?
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not too sweet. And that cream really mellows it out as well. It's really, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like some hot chocolates you get and they're overly sweet, they're overly sugared, but this is not one of them. It's quite nice. It's not thick. It's just a nice, do you know what I mean? Just a nice hot chocolate. I like it.
Right, now I'm more of a coffee drinker, but I wanted to go for tea because it's afternoon tea, so let's try. It's just a pleasant tea. It's actually quite a nice tea. It's not too strong, not weak at all. That's actually quite nice. Like I said, I'm not a big tea drinker, but it's going to go well with the afternoon tea, which has just arrived. There it is. We'll talk about this in just a second, but it was very quick service here, which looks good. And their finger sandwich, which is not what I'm expecting for the price, so very impressive. So the afternoon tea has arrived, and very nicely what they've done is so we get 3 sandwiches each. There's actually 9 sandwiches. You've got the 3 Plowman's ones, the 3 tuna ones, and then you've got the 3 coronation chicken ones. Because I'm fussy, they put them separately, which is very nice of them. You've got the scones, which are actually, they smell freshly baked. They've got a lovely, delicious, just baked smell about them, plus our jam, strawberry jam, plus our clotted cream, 2 pots, so a pot each. But what got me were the cakes. They are huge. Look at these, they're really generous, decent slabs of cake there. So I'm really looking forward to trying those. We're going to try the sandwiches now as part of the first thing is you have, and then we'll let you know what we think.
Excited. Do you know what though, like, I don't know whether I should be trying a plainer sandwich first, so do you know what? I'm going to try a cheese one first.
Okay, grab the cheese.
Here we go.
So you're getting one of these, I think this is Plowman's.
Like, look how full it is. It's just full. There's so many ingredients. Well, not ingredients, but you know what I mean? Look at that inside.
Have a look. So it's cheddar, there's a cheddar, tomato chutney, and leaves. Doesn't specify the leaves, but I just think it's salad.
Let's
Right,
try it.
tell me
Let's
what you
give it a go. Alright. That tomato relish almost gives it like a pizza taste almost.
Oh, really?
It's almost like a pizza-ish type sauce. It's really quite nice. Next up, tuna. Again, it's quite packed. Very simple. Nothing, you know. Just a very simple sandwich. Let's go for it. Let's see.
I do like the fact they are finger sandwiches. I wasn't expecting it actually for finger sandwiches. So.
And I wasn't expecting 3 each.
No.
Of each one, so that's amazing. Let's try it.
Very good.
I believe it's tuna mixed with mayo. It's just really, sometimes it's just really good to have a nice plate. There's no frills. There's no, oh, let's do it with this and do it that. It's not. It's just a nice tuna fish sandwich. It's really good. I really like it.
Yeah, simplicity is a hallmark of genius. So we're saying it's a nice, simplistic sandwich. Right, now you're going to try the coronation chicken next.
Look how packed that is.
I know, it's got really generous chunks of chicken in there.
That's mad at how packed that is. Look at that.
So it has raisins in as well. Yeah, and I love the size of the bread actually. It's quite a nice thick bread.
What's interesting is there's no butter in any.
Oh, I just noticed that. Yeah.
There's no butter in any of these breads, so that's quite interesting to me because a lot of places you would put butter. But
okay.
Let's try it out. That's delicious. Do you know what? It's not overly. Sometimes with coronation chicken, I'm talking with my mouth on it. It's like it's overly spiced. It's overly tasting of curry. It's overdone. This is just really generous chunks of chicken with the currants. It's just really delicious. I've got to say. These sandwiches are alright, you know, they're alright.
Go John Lewis. Right, I'm going to give them a try now. Right, now you may hear a few sounds in the background. There's actually a protest going on outside. You hear that sort of whooping sound, that's what it is. Anyway, I'm going to try the tuna one. So here we go. As Katie said, it's really good. It's really simple. I mean, it's literally just the bread, tuna and mayo, and that's it. But it is nice. It's got a nice seasoning to it. It's just a really pleasant sandwich. Yeah, and it's on culinary bread, which is quite nice. The bread is soft. It's really fresh. It's a really good sandwich. Right, now I'm interested to try this one as well. The Plowman's style, I'll call it.
Yeah.
And you thought it tasted like a pizza. So anyway, let me see if I agree. to watch me chew. That sauce is delicious. The actual tomato chutney in there, it's really good. I totally see what you mean by pizza.
Yeah.
It's quite a sweet tomato sauce as well, but it balances with the cheese really well. That sweet and savoury of the cheese.
I get like a what you call it style. It's almost like a, although it's a chutney, a smoky. I get smokiness in it.
Out of the two, that's my favourite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, obviously, I didn't get a substitution for the chicken.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
But it's fine. These two are actually perfectly okay for me. But just bear that in mind if you are vegetarian or pescatarian as well. I'm not sure you get a substitute for the chicken, but these two are great. And 9 sandwiches each.
Yeah.
Well, 9 sandwiches between us.
Yes, yeah.
I should say. It's really good as well, I think, for the price. So far, John Lewis, I'm very impressed.
Very impressed.
Good.
So what? That is a good gum. It almost tastes like a cake as well.
Oh, really?
If that makes sense. It tastes like a little bit bready, a little bit cakey, a little bit scony. Like, it's just, it's fluffy, it's soft, it's got the currants in. You've got your clotted cream, you've got your, I mean, that's a good scone.
I like that. You want a scone to taste scony for sure, but you're approving. All right.
Very, very nice.
Let me give this one a go. Right, so I'm going to have Kelly's other half, so let's try. That's really good.
Yeah.
You're right, it's very, very light. It's so spongy.
So spongy.
It's very, very soft. That's a very good scone as well. It's got very light texture to it as well. It's not dense at all.
No.
Some scones we've had in the past can be a bit hard, they can be a bit dense, but this one is really, really good. And it's a really generous size.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tasted a scone like this.
This is really good. Excellent scone. So I've been very impressed so far with the sandwiches and the scones.
Yeah.
We've got the cakes next, which I'm really looking forward to.
I know.
This is a really good scone. But yeah, and they also gave me another tea, so I wasn't expecting to get refills for the price, so that's really good.
Very, very good. So nice.
Okay, here we go with the hot chocolate. Oh, that is good. You're right, it's got cinnamon on top as well, and that gives it a nice sort of dimension. That's delicious. That's a really good hot chocolate.
It is, it really is.
And the refill, perfect.
So on the refill, Mark got another tea and I got another hot chocolate, and we decided to do a little swapsy. So I've got sugar in my tea now, so let's try it. It's really nice. And it's a Huffkins brand. So the actual tea is actually a Huffkins branded tea.
Okay.
So that was really quite surprising. I just thought it'd be, you know, another brand, but it's actually their own brand. So that's really good to know.
So we're now on to the cakes, and you get 4, as Kelly was saying earlier, 4 full-size cakes. I have never seen cakes this big in an afternoon tea. That is really impressive. I'm going to cut these in half and we're going to share them, but I just want to see, you do get very generous cake sizes here at the afternoon tea. John Lewis.
And I've got to say, I am nicely full, right? I've eaten it feels like I've eaten so many sandwiches. I haven't. That's what it feels like. I've had a cup of tea, I've had hot chocolate, I've had a glass of water. Now I've had, you know, some of the scones. Now I'm about to eat cake. I don't feel rushed. The ambience is good. The atmosphere is really lovely. It's calm. I've got to say, it's so nice.
Starting off with what we believe is a classic lemon drizzle.
Oh, this is definitely lemon drizzle. It's classic. I'm going to use I can't tell if it's a salad fork or a cake fork, but I believe it's a cake fork because of the flat side here, so. Ooh, that just slid through. It's nice. Not the best. But it is nice. Okay, so here's Mark.
There we go. I'm going for a big sip here. That's good. I know what you mean, but it's not the best. I was hoping it'd be a bit more sticky and sort of gooey, but it's a really good lemon drizzle cake. It really is nice and pleasant. It goes really well with tea.
For sure, definitely goes well with tea.
That is a good cake.
I think for me, I was expecting it just to be a bit fluffier.
It's still good.
It's still good. And I really enjoy it, and Mark's absolutely right, that will go well with a good cup of tea, for sure.
And the topping is very nice as well.
Very nice. Okay, so this is the brownie. Now, I feel like I'm never the correct person for brownies. The correct people, my cousin, she loves chocolate brownies, and Evelyn loves a chocolate brownie. Now, I don't mind chocolate cake and chocolate brownies, I just don't feel that I'm the correct person, but oh my word, that's just so soft. So soft. That's gooey on the inside. It's a little bit crunchy, like, you know, sticky crispy on the outside. It's perfect. The only thing is this was a little bit warm. Oh my word. But again, I'm not really one for brownies, but I know Evelyn and my cousin would absolutely demolish this in 2 seconds.
Right, now I'm bringing this up to the top so you can see. Look how soft that is. It just glides through. I didn't catch it on Kelly's one, so let me try. Here we go. This is the brownie part. That is chocolate.
Right.
If you like chocolate, that is for you. It's even got chocolate chips in it. And there's white chocolate on the top. I'm not the world's biggest chocolate fan, but that is very good. And it's not sickly sweet.
No.
I've had ones that are really sickly. This is a very good brownie. That's good. Really, really good.
Moving on to the sponge.
Now, I'm not sure what sponge this is. I think this is the classic Victoria sponge.
I think it's a classic Victoria sponge, yeah, for sure.
But I do think it's got is it icing sugar on the top, or?
It's got icing sugar on the top, but a lot of Victoria sponges do have sugar or icing sugar on the top. I'm just trying to get a bit with the jam in. So the jam, interestingly enough, only runs through the middle, so it's like a line, rather than being like where the cream is spread all over. You would expect the jam also to be maybe in equal quantities, but it's not. It's actually cream and then a line of jam running through the middle. So I'm just trying to get a bit with the jam. See, look, you can see here the blob of jam because it's
I can see the jam at the bottom.
Yeah, and it's only in between. Can you see? It's not the whole.
Oh, there's buttercream in there as well.
Yeah. All right, let's go for it. It's all falling apart. Now that's a light cake.
Really?
That's the sort of texture I was expecting from the lemon, but it's not. It's light, it's fluffy. I think the icing sugar may be a bit too much for me. That's just my opinion. But the buttercream, you can actually tell it's buttercream, not cream. It's actual buttercream, which is really quite nice.
Now, interestingly, they do say Victoria Sponge doesn't have buttercream, so they've added this one as well. So I can't wait to try this. This does look a good cake. Right, okay, my turn. So I'm going to try. Kelly's right. It deconstructs very, very quickly. Can you see that? It just breaks apart. So you can just see how light and fluffy that actually is. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, that is super light.
Yeah.
Super fluffy. But the buttercream goes. Now I'm not a big fan of buttercream. I normally find it quite sickly. That's not sickly at all. And it goes so well with that jam. The whole thing is really, really light cake. It's so good. I really recommend that Victoria Sponge.
It is true.
These cakes are great.
I'm telling you, if I was to give a critique, you can see all three cakes here that I haven't fully eaten because I am quite full. If I was to give a critique for the sponge, it is a little bit sweet for me, but I don't know if that's because of all the icing sugar, because I feel like that's quite a lot of icing sugar. But the buttercream does complement it, and also I think I would like a little bit more jam. I think those are the two things that perhaps would complement it even more. But on the whole, this is like really, really good. Really good.
One more to go.
Okay, so here we go. So we have got a chocolate eclair. They gave us two little chocolatey bits, but Marcus put them on my side, and you can see that there is a layer of cream. Now, I've got to say, I really do enjoy chocolate eclair, so I'm glad that this is the last one. And yeah, I'm gonna try it, but I think it's gonna be a bit difficult to cut, only because it's like a choux pastry.
There's a lot of cream in there.
I know. It's good, but the chocolate on the top for me, I like it to be a little bit more ganache, if that makes sense. So more of a ganache rather than, it's almost like just a little bit stiffer, so almost like a real piece of chocolate on the top there, which, don't get me wrong, it's lovely, but in my personal opinion, I like it a little bit more like a ganache type chocolate. But this choux, it's not as light. I was about to say fluffy, but choux's not fluffy. It's not as light as I would like it to be. The cream inside is excellent. But yeah, all in all, I'm really, really impressed.
Right, last cake, and I am caked out. I must say, I've eaten all mine. Kelly, as you can see, has left hers, but I got, this is my last one, so here we go. What I like about their cakes is they're not over sweet. They really are. Sometimes really rich cakes, it's just a bit too much, but these are fantastic. They're really good. I slightly disagree with Kelly. I actually think that chocolate's perfect.
Oh really?
I know what you mean about the ganache thing, but it's a subtle chocolate. You get the cream and the chocolate go well together.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a really nice cake.
Yeah.
And it's a really good way to end this afternoon.
Yes.
We are going to finish these off, and we're going to give you our final thoughts at the end. But so far, I've got to say, this actually has been a fantastic afternoon.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Now then, if you do eat here, they do a special offer here, which is 4 cakes for £10 if you do dine in at Huffkins Cafe. Now normally their cakes, which I've just shown here, they're around the £4.50 mark, or some of them are £5.95, but you can get 4 of them here for which works out at £2.50 each. So that's a really good deal. We're barely stuffed, but it's a really good thing to do if you want to take some home.
Okay, we've just left and it's time for our final thoughts.
So there is John Lewis right there. That's where we were, about up there, I believe. I've got looking around to see where we are.
Fourth floor,
that's where it was. So what did you think?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I felt like it was real value for money. I couldn't eat everything. They gave us like 9 sandwiches.
I know, so you got 9 sandwiches, 2 scones, and those 4 big cakes that you saw. So let's start as we always do. What did you think of the drinks?
I really enjoyed the hot chocolate. I just want to quickly say something. It's not 9 full sandwiches, by the way. It was 9 finger sandwiches. But anyway, so what did I think of the hot chocolate? I really enjoyed it. It wasn't overly sweet. Like, you know, you get some chocolates that are overly sweet. They're very thick and all of this. It wasn't thick. It wasn't, and it depends on what your preference is, to be quite honest with you. So if you like thick hot chocolate, then that wasn't for you. But if you just like a normal, not overly sweet, tons of cream with some like dusting of chocolate, it was really, I thought it was really delicious. That's just me.
And I agree. So I did have some of Kelly's ones. As you saw, he's ordered a second hot chocolate. Mine had the cinnamon on it, and that was really nice. Good quality hot chocolate. Also the tea you liked as well, didn't you?
Yeah, imagine though. So basically we got 2 hot chocolates and 2 pots of tea. So I think that was really, really good, because they replenished the tea, they replenished the drinks.
Now, I was actually surprised for the price, so for £55 essentially, for 2 of us for afternoon tea, I wasn't expecting any refills at all of anything. So the fact we got refills on the drinks was really good. So we only got 1 refill each, that's all we asked for, but they were really nice there. Right.
I just wanted to quickly mention, they also gave us a glass of water each.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, if anybody's wanting, because sometimes when you get these free waters, they taste rank. This was really, it was clear. I didn't taste any rankness or anything like that. Very, very nice water as well.
Right, what did you think of the sandwiches? Let's start with those finger sandwiches.
I thought they were really, really good. Like the tuna fish was just simple, and just classic tuna fish sandwich. I also liked the cheese and the tomato relish. The cheese and the tomato relish wasn't my favourite though, but it was really nice, and I thought it gave it that different. The fact that it had that tomato relish rather than pickle, like in a ploughman.
Yeah, I much preferred that. I've got to say that was my favourite sandwich.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, and do you know what? Because the sandwiches were so simple, but they were so nice. The bread was nice. It was soft. It was really delicious. The whole thing, I say, for those sandwiches were really good. Like I said, just basics, which you'd expect for £55 for 2. Remember, it's £55 for 2, not each.
Not each.
So it was really good. I thought that was in terms of the sandwiches.
And we also, so I also got coronation chicken, and I've got to say, sometimes with coronation chicken it can be like over sauced and all of that, so you got like so much sauce and all. That wasn't the case. And also what I noticed, which I did say during filming, no butter on any of the sandwiches.
But they were also packed. You could see how thick they were, and just, you know, like I said, really tasty sandwiches. Better than ones we've had, which are way more expensive in central London, which we'll come on to that. Now the scones.
I won't lie to you, they were really good scones.
Fantastic, really soft, really light, really sort of bouncy. They weren't dense.
No.
And again, I've got to say, for the price, really good value.
I can't tell you a better scone that I've had.
Really?
You tell me a better scone that you've had.
I mean, I'm not going to rack my brains now, but it's up there, for sure.
For sure, it's up there.
That's one of the better scones we had. Right, now, we finish, last but not least, on those cakes.
Now, I'm going to be real with you. I have been quite spoilt where cakes are concerned. They were very nice cakes. They were, for me, I felt I critiqued the cakes a little bit more than anything else, because I think my expectations are higher. But for the price,
Well, that's what I was going to say. You got to bet for £55, which is one of the cheaper afternoon teas we've done in central London. Bear in mind, we are in Oxford Street. So right in the centre. That I thought was absolutely fantastic.
I don't
value.
disagree with you. I do not disagree with
Really
you.
big slices of cake. You know, I've not seen cake that big in an afternoon tea. So, I mean, basically, if you think about it, we halved them all.
Yeah.
So you had 4 cakes. Essentially, we're having almost, what, 8 cakes really if you halve them all each.
Yeah, they were full-size cakes, like a full-size eclair, a full-size sponge cake, a full-size lemon drizzle, and a full-size brownie. Let me tell you, if you love brownies, you're gonna love that one.
Not dense. And so no, we were saying this actually just as we were on the way down here. What we had noticed was a lot of afternoon teas, or the higher end costing ones, is that they're a lot smaller but they're a lot richer.
Yeah.
This was not densely rich. It was like, it was light, it was fluffy, it was really, really good.
I feel like though that the brownie was quite decadent as far as I'm concerned. It was quite, because it was squidgy on the inside, so a bit chewy
not
on the
sickly
outside.
Sweet though, was it?
No, not sickly sweet. I tell you this, for my brownie chocolate lovers, that's for you.
Now, I've got to say, both Kenny and I think that it was absolutely fantastic value for money for £55 for 2. If you are in central London and want the afternoon tea experience, this is as close you'll get for the cheapest price. I think so. The ambience was great. Now, we did get lucky, just to warn, although it's Saturday, they're not normally this quiet.
No.
There has been a protest in central London. And
You would have heard that, yeah.
Yeah, and also there has been a train strike. So the volume of traffic in central London at the most, we just got lucky. Just bear that in mind. But I would thoroughly recommend John Lewis Huffkins
for sure.
Cafe. It really is good value. And it's one of the best afternoon teas we had. I would argue pound for pound. So for the price, it's near up there at the top.
It is near up there. And also, I feel like the atmosphere, you're absolutely correct. It was so nice, but we were lucky. Even if you wanted to come for a snack, so even if you just wanted to come for lunch, you didn't want to come for afternoon tea, the prices here are amazing. For central London, we're going to try it again and do it in another video and show you what you can actually get pound for pound for your money here. It's really good.
So don't forget as well, it's on the 4th floor. It's Huffkins. You can book it online and do enjoy.
To let you know, we bought the bag.
There you go. Can you see that, the Huffkins bag? So that was about a tenner, I think. I forgot exactly how much the price was.
They did have bigger ones there, but I liked this size. I think if they had the bigger one but with a red boarding, I probably would have got the bigger one, but they had it in blue, they just didn't have it in red, so I got the smaller version. They do even smaller than this, so if you prefer a bigger one or a smaller one, they have them there. But I really liked this bag, and I just thought, you know what, it'll be good as a little keepsake, as a little memory, as a little, you know, just nice to have.
There you have it. So that's our afternoon tea review here at John Lewis. Thoroughly recommended, both Kelly and I.
Thoroughly.
If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. It helps us make more, and you know we love making videos for you guys. And don't forget, you can join us on our live chat every Tuesday and every Friday, 6:30 UK time, where you can discuss anything you like, including the afternoon tea you saw today.
Now, if you like reviews or food reviews, general reviews, trips, tips and things, and you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. Until then, look after yourselves, do take care, and remember, you are never too old to have fun. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye for now.